are going to make chana dal with drumsticks. So here I have taken 1 katori of chana dal and it is going to be washed and soaked for about 15 minutes. The dal is now washed and we'll soak it for about 15 minutes. Meantime, we'll prepare our drumsticks which will be added to the dal. We're going to cut the drumsticks. First we cut off the edges from both the sides. Then we cut the pieces about 2 to 3 inches. So the drumsticks have to be roughly peeled. The hard part has to be peeled. So they are thinly peeled, only the hard surface is taken out. We will take about 1 tablespoon of oil, which we are adding about a teaspoon of mustard seeds, and we allow it to splatter a little. So the mustard seeds are now splattering a little. At this point we add garlic. The curry leaves are fresh and generally it's a good idea to tear them and then put them, or put them whole if they are too small, and not to cut them. That retains the flavor. We do not take much chilies, I'm just taking 1 green chili and then the chopped tomatoes go in there. We let the tomatoes soften for a little while before we add the drumsticks to it. These are drumsticks which have been lightly peeled, just the hard part has been removed, and now these are added to the tomato. We'll cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes and then we'll add water and cover the lid, keep it for about 10 minutes so that they are semi-cooked. I'll be adding a little coriander powder to it, which is actually half a teaspoon here. We can add any other masalas if we want, garam masala or red spices, red chilies, but we are making it simple, so just coriander powder added right now. No salt has to be added because that would be added to the dal and we don't want it extra spicy or extra salty. Lightly stir fried it in this for about 2 minutes. I'm going to add a cup of water. It should be around 300 ml, I think. And once it comes to the boil, we will cover it and now let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Another 2 minutes to go, so we'll put it on for 10 minutes. So if you see with the fork over here, you'll see that this is now, it hasn't lost shape or mushy, it's just semi-cooked. The fork is easily going in there. So it's been cooking for about 10 minutes. We cover the lid back and now we go on to preparing our dal. So in a cooker we are going to put the chana dal, which had been soaking for about 10 to 15 minutes now. Drain off the water and put the dal in. We have taken the dal that was soaked about 10 minutes. So since we have taken 1 katori of this sized katori of dal, we'll take 3 times the water. About half a teaspoon of turmeric, salt to taste, which would be about a teaspoon here. So we close the lid and let the whistle come for, we'll wait for 2 whistles here. So I'm just roasting some cumin seeds because freshly roasted and crushed cumin seeds give much better flavor than you get in the packaged ones. So I just am crushing the cumin seeds which have been roasted. They don't have to be finely ground. In fact, a little crunch gives a good taste and texture. So we'll wait for 2 steams and then we'll switch it off. is partially cooked. It's hot, but it's easily crushing in the hand, so it's soft. Now, so this is the drumsticks that we have cooked, and now we are going to add the dal to the drumsticks, and these two things will be cooking together. It's entirely up to us how much of, if you want it dry or so. Right now this is the consistency. We add a little more of the dal water here. Close the lid and let it cook for a good 10 minutes, and then it's done.